So, I usually do camera vlog tests, but you guys have been asking me for social media samples and how these cameras fare with everyday social media use. So, today we're testing out the Xiaomi Mi 11 for TikTok, Instagram stories, and you guys, you made me download Snapchat for this. We have the Xiaomi Mi 11 here, and part of the whole point of this phone is movie magic. With a triple cam setup on the back, which includes a 108 megapixel shooter, this thing is definitely targeted towards mobile filmmakers. Like, they even sent me this director's chair to further bolster that point. But this video is not to check the mobile filmmaking aspect of this phone. There are many great videos on that out already, one of them Joshua, so go check that out. And also still let me know down in the comment section below if you would want me to do a vlog test. Anyway, basically I've been getting a lot of comments about how people love it that I test out the phone cameras with Instagram stories or social media. It's interesting that I don't see a lot of tech videos testing out phones for everyday social media use when all of us are on social media. That being said, the question that this video aims to answer would be, what does this phone, the Xiaomi Mi 11, have to offer the everyday person who just loves posting online? Will my stories or posts be any good? Will the Mi 11's new fun camera features play well with social media? Let's find out. We're starting with how photos and videos shot with the Mi 11 looks like on different social media. So I'm gonna be shooting stuff with this phone, and then I'm gonna be shooting stuff with this phone on the app itself. We're gonna be trying out TikTok, Instagram stories, and Snapchat. And then we're gonna look at those posts from this phone on two different devices, an iPhone and another Android phone. This is the Mi 10. Let's go. First, we need to do some selfies and some stories. Here we go, iPhone 12 mini and then Xiaomi Mi 10. Let's look at the stories. So this was shot with the IG app. Selfie that I posted on to Instagram stories. And this is being shot with the Xiaomi 11 on the Instagram app. And this is the rear camera. Hello. And this is from the camera app with bokeh. Now for TikTok, this is an example of what I shot with this phone. So this is video being shot by the front-facing camera of the Mi 11 via the TikTok app and the rear cameras of the Mi 11, and yeah, this is being shot with the TikTok app. Being shot by the front-facing camera of the Mi 11 via the TikTok app and the rear cameras of the Mi 11, and yeah, this is being shot with the TikTok app. So in general, I like how that looked, except I noticed that when I shot with the app directly on the Mi 11, there are sort of lags when zooming in or zooming out. I mean, it's a general rule that to have better footage, just use your phone's native camera app and then edit on TikTok. Also follow me on TikTok. And here are my examples of TikToks that I shot with the Mi 11. Finally, for Snapchat. It's actually my very first Snapchat in years. Yeah, I'm shooting this with the Mi 11. Dog filter. On the iPhone, this loading thing is forever. This is actually my very first Snapchat in years. What? So anticlimactic. Yeah, I'm shooting this with the Mi 11. Dog filter. I've missed this, but also I can't figure out where to upload photos I shot with the phone. Dog filter. A 20 megapixel selfie punch hole is at the upper left corner of the phone screen. And there are a number of different features for your selfies. First off, there's a very detailed beauty mode. Now, like I always say, the beauty mode is fun. Use it to enhance how you look. Use it just like makeup. But that doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with the real you. Love the real you. Aside from the beauty mode, there are also different filters on here. There's also a dedicated portrait mode for selfies, which allows you to toggle and adjust the blur. There are cinematic effects on this mode, and it works for both front and back cameras. I like these effects. It makes for some really cute selfies and some very interesting posts. My favorite selfie feature, because I'm a strong independent woman, the gesture selfie option is available on this phone, and this means that you can shoot your own OTD shot or Instagram-worthy location shots when we finally get to travel. All you need to do is prop your phone up and you're good to go. HDR, even on selfie, is on point, and I learned this trying to test out the Edit Sky feature. I've only really seen this on Xiaomi phones, but basically when you take a photo of yourself and the sky, you can edit the sky. And there are many different options. You can make it into a brighter sunny day, beautiful pink sky, or even animated edits like snow anyone. And yes, you can edit any photos after shooting them on the Mi 11. There are great editing options built in. There's beauty mode after taking the photo, different filters, different creativity filters. You can adjust settings, doodle, and another cool feature, erase. So this allows you to erase unwanted stuff on your already shot selfies. Unwanted stuff like, for example, people in the background, or annoying power lines. Yeah, this is gonna be useful. As they're your cameras, and these are just my general thoughts, that 108 megapixel camera does shine. It's able to take generally great photos. It can do wide up until 30x, and I've found that 5x and 10x are impressive. In true Xiaomi fashion, there's always that depth when you take your shots, and there's also a macro mode, which is generally okay in great lighting situations. So yeah, these are very capable cameras, and here are random everyday shots from that camera. And say hi to Chu! So on selfie video, you can shoot 720p, which is this, 1080p 30 fps, that's this footage, or 1080p 60 fps. You're also listening to the original audio that the phone recorded. There is a beauty mode. This is live beauty mode right now. As you can see, I am way smoother. This is toggled up to 100%. But I usually do like 20 or 30 so that it's just a subtle beauty mode. Now there's also what you saw earlier on the stories, live bokeh mode. That's actually pretty good. This is toggled up to 100%. But again, you can adjust it from 0 to 100, which is pretty cool. There are also different effects, including color point like this one. So now I'm definitely at the center of attention when it comes to the video you're watching. One thing about this effect, the portrait mode and the beauty mode, is that it downgrades your selfie video to 720p. Now, that's actually a very common thing when it comes to phones, and I'd say if you're shooting for Instagram stories or stuff like that, it's gonna be fine, mostly. While there is a dedicated steady mode on rear video, there is none on selfie video. There's no pro mode on photo or video for the selfie camera, and also, and this is something that I've always wanted, especially now that people have been shooting like TikToks with their front-facing camera, but I've always wanted a remote trigger, a remote shutter for video, the way you could do with the S Pen, because then that would be cool for shooting TikToks and stories and OTT videos and stuff like that. One cool thing for selfie video though would be this tag feature. So you can press that while you're shooting your remote video and later on go back to that very moment. And so this is the video that we just shot. Now you can see here that there's the tag. You can tap that and it'll bring you immediately to the moment that you marked earlier. Pretty useful, for example, if you shot something but it's pretty long and you took a mental note with this tag of what part you want to use later on. Now, of course, the rear cameras on this phone can shoot better videos. It can even shoot in 4K. But in this video, I'm not even gonna get into that because then, like, it's gonna be a very, very long video. And so, let me know if you want me to do a vlog test. There are, however, a number of modes on this phone that's dedicated to social media. First and foremost, we have the short video mode. On this mode, you can shoot 15-second clips, apply effects like slow motion to super fast, use the different cameras, even selfie, and add other effects like beauty mode, different filters, and I like this is pretty cute kaleidoscope mode. You can even add background music, and then from here, after shooting the video, you can press this button, which will allow you to immediately share that short video to your different social media platforms already installed in your phone. Why do we have this mode? Well, basically, it's Android's or it's these manufacturers' answer to the complaint that Instagram stories or all other social media platforms don't really look good in Android. I'm not gonna get into the whole reason for that, but the solution was to shoot in your phone's native camera app. And to make it even easier for users, they've come up with a short video mode, which allows you to shoot in the native camera app and then directly post. You get? There's also a dual view mode, which allows you to shoot with both the front and the back cameras. You can adjust it to however you like. And yeah, it's just a pretty cool thing to play with for Instagram stories and stuff like that. Ooh, you can even take stills while you're shooting. Aside from those modes, and again, part of the whole movie magic branding, this phone has a number of great movie modes. Now, can we use those modes for vertical video? Let's find out. First up are these movie effect modes, which really look great in the previews. Unfortunately, I've not been able to test them out exhaustively because you guys were all staying at home. I did fixate on getting a magic zoom one done, and once I hit enter, it shows you an interface that's horizontal, though that focus thing does flip around. And I did try shooting with this. Basically, there's a learning curve. Eventually, I got it. All you really needed was a smooth, fast motion. And yeah, it does sort of work on portrait. Though you'd probably need a very patient Instagram boyfriend to shoot one of these because, again, learning curve. There's also clone mode, which is a really fun feature. It allows you to clone yourself, whether it be on photos or videos. And I love this, except one, it only works on landscape mode. I really wish they do this on portrait mode. As cool as this all is, you really need a second person to shoot you. Like, I shot myself via a mirror and it was hard. Finally, you have the vlog mode, which is something I love for, you know, vlogs, because it allows you to shoot really quick cinematic stuff without you even editing or thinking about it. Unfortunately, again, this only works on landscape mode, but let me show you. Yeah, friends, this is what the garden looks like, and that whole montage thing didn't even take 5 minutes. I mean, push come to shove, you can always just post your horizontal video on social media. It's just not gonna be optimized because it's not vertical and it doesn't fill in the whole screen, which is what you want to do for social media posts. The Mi 11 does of course have night modes, but there are also cool long exposure modes, which can actually be cool posts if you can figure out shooting them well. I mean, I just generally suck at light paintings, but that's me. There is a moon mode. Now, personally, I do not understand why so many different phones are so obsessed with shooting the moon, but this particular one can do decent shots. And interestingly, there are even options to do these light shadows. And I mean, I'd imagine you would be posting these to social media. And that's really the fun part about social media, isn't it? You can post whatever you want, however you want, with help from tools like the Mi 11, which help you create so many things. And that was our Xiaomi Mi 11 social media test. Let me know what you guys think. This is the first time I'm doing a social media test. Also, let me know if I missed anything or if there's something you'd want me to include on the next one. If you want to see how I use my tech on a daily basis, find me online. That's at isadas_ on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Until next time!